But this is my new Create This book. You guys are all probably wondering,
What? New Create This book? What? You already have one.
yeah, I do. But I decided to start mine over because my old Create This book was getting so fat because of the outfit page. Okay, so this is me editing, and the thing on my fingers are actually like this mochi powder because I ate this ice cream mochi before, so yeah.
And I didn't really like that, so I decided that I also didn't like some stuff that I already had done in the Create This book, and I just was ready to start my whole Create This book over because of that, those couple of mistakes that I did, and because of that, I lost motivation to continue my Create This book.
So that's why I decided to get a new Create This book. Look at that, brand new, fresh in the box. No, fresh in the everything. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying, but I guess you could say this is the introduction to Create This book. So but yeah. I actually am going to show me decorating the cover and stuff this time, because last time I didn't. But yeah, this time I will, so that's good. Okay, so before I talk about Create This book, I want to talk about a couple things. So I'm super sorry for being gone for so long. I had a cold, then it was like Easter, then I had a cold, and in all of my free time, I just wanted to rest. And then it was, what else was, I don't know, but either way, the cold went on for a pretty long time, and then I was busy for the weekend after that, and then right now I actually have Entrepreneur Night coming up, and we're doing paintings for that, so I have to create like 7 paintings, and that's going to take me forever, because it takes me like 4 hours to do a painting, and it's actually really soon, so I'm actually taking up my free time just to do this video and get it out so that I'm just actually posting something because it's been forever, and yeah, so I'm super sorry about that. But anyways, let's get on to actual Create This book. Okay, if any of you guys are wondering how I did that splotchy thing, basically I watercolored a piece of mixed media paper from my sketchbook, and then I took a piece of printer paper and I outlined the little splotchy thing, and then I cut that out, which took me forever, by the way. And then I took that piece of paper, traced it on the watercolor piece of paper, or the mixed media paper, and then I cut that out and I put words on it later on, which you guys will see later on in the book. I actually just painted the cover with acrylic paint, which took me forever, by the way. It took me a couple days to do this because I had to do so many layers, and it took just forever, and it was super annoying. It was such a long process, and I was just so sad. No, I wasn't sad. I was just really angry because this took forever, and I did not remember this taking forever last time. But it did get a little bit streaky in some areas, and a lot of paint got on my fingers, as you guys can see. And it was just a hot mess, and I'm super glad that I don't have to do this again, and yeah, I was just glad. And anyways, here's me putting on that super splotchy paint again. I'm just kidding. It's not the paint's fault. It's just that, I don't know, it would just not layer, and it was so frustrating. Anyways, I actually did the border too with acrylic paint, which didn't take as long because it was a smaller place to fill up, which was so much nicer. It was so much more luxurious and nice, and I liked it so much better. But anyways, I had to fix up everything again, and I wasn't worried about covering the splotchy because I was going to glue on the watercolor sheet. Anyways, I don't know why I'm calling it the If you were wondering what that whole shenanigan was about, Basically, I write on my hand to remind myself. I write on my hand just because. I draw on my hand because why not? And you guys will probably realize by how much stuff there is on my hand. But anyways, I was outlining the Create This Book edges. This is how long it took me just to do a little bit. Like, it took me forever, and just to get the straight edges were so stressful. Is that a thunderstorm, or is that my mom coming home? Is there going to be rain? Don't come, please. And here I am just outlining away, and I also use this really cheap marker pen thing that I just found in the house because I didn't feel like using anything really expensive, and I didn't feel like finding anything either. And either way, I was going to tape it, so it's okay if it would smudge. And then I decided to sketch in the Create This Book letters, and that was. Oh, my throat is killing me. Well, that was a pretty cool trick, I guess. Anyways, I decided to sketch everything out and then look at that mess on the table. I don't know how that happened. I don't know when I made that mess, but it's there, and now I have to clean it off, and it's going to be super annoying and just. Anyways, that mess was fun to deal with. Okay, so that fact aside, I decided to outline everything that I sketched earlier, and I actually don't know why I outlined everything, because either way I covered it in, or colored it in black, so I could have just colored it in black instead of outlining everything at once. That made any sense. But I actually switched to the marker halfway in between because I realized that I was just wasting ink, and it could have gone a lot faster with a marker, and I was just wasting my time. So yeah, the marker definitely helped, and I'm glad that I switched to it. So yeah. And obviously I had to use my gel pen to fix up my mistakes, add some bling bling sparkles, and just correct everything, make everything better. And I really do like how this turned out because I think that it's a lot better than the last Create This Book cover that I did. And by the way, you guys, I am not spoiled for getting another Create This Book. There is a reason why I got this Create This Book, and yada yada. I don't feel like talking about that all over again. But yeah. You guys can see I was just fixing up my mistakes over here so that no black lines would just randomly show. So that's just what I was doing. And at this point, I was just getting tired of doing this, and I just wanted to get the cover over with. Don't judge. Okay, so here I was just taping the whole cover, and this was really nerve-wracking because it's the cover and you don't want to mess it up, and you don't want to mess any of the tape up, and if it gets wrinkly, then your whole cover's ruined after all those hours of hard work. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter if you don't actually get everything perfect and on point, as long as you've had your fun, and yeah, I just think that's what matters. Look at how shiny. Oh, you can't even see it. Shiny. I'm so shiny. Like there's something, I forgot the lyrics. Okay, and I just wanted to say I painted the spine off camera, and yeah, so I hope you guys don't mind that. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and yeah, bye.